They're saying the puke is out, folks. The puke is out. All right, folks. Comrade Casey will continue this momentarily. How long do we have left? We've watched 32 minutes of the 53 minutes. If you're joining us right now, folks, welcome to the Do Not Worry podcast / stream. I'm coming to you solo. We are going to be reacting to the Ethan Klein, Hassan Piker Content Nuke Part 2. Let us go to that video right now. H3H3. This is reminding me of the past, folks. This is reminding me of the past. H3H3 Productions. Here we go. Videos.
Hey, man, I am...
Oh, my God. He's announcing lawsuits. He is announcing lawsuits. I am suing these 3 creators. It's 20 minutes and 30 seconds long. Let's go. You guys ready?
Hi there. My name is Ethan Klein.
Let's watch this out. It's not a long video, so we can watch it at regular speed. Oh my God, this is horrible.
Hi there. My name is Ethan Klein, and my favorite hobby is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers. Today, I invite you into my home to share my favorite.
Ethan Klein's biggest fan is his lawyer. Do you know how much money Ethan has wasted in this Ryan Kavanaugh lawsuit, and now threatening to sue Redditors, Denims, Bad Empanada, Hassan, whoever the fuck, Noah Samson? Disgusting. And the fact that Ethan went from being sued, being the victim, to now wanting to sue everyone. Let's see if he's trolling. This might even be a troll, so let's see.
Pastime with you. Join me in creating generational wealth for my attorney.
Basically. At least he admits it.
Let me tell you guys a story. About a year and a half ago, it's a big conversation called ReactGate. ReactGate was a debate going on in the streaming community about what constituted fair use. People like Hassan, XQC, and many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream. They would rarely add sufficient commentary or even pause the video to speak. Most egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video. Here's what Lamino had to say about this phenomenon.
I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety of my video. A face cam in the corner or the occasional interruption does nothing to address that issue.
I've done that. I mean, look, I've done that because I don't know.
Still being played.
I'm not a professional streamer. I've not really done reacts in the past, but I have been sitting here and watching full videos. But I try to do my best in like talking about the creator, talking about their channel, trying to revert some viewership back. Again, I'm a small channel. It's not like if I'm reacting to a video, I'm actually stealing any views from there. I'm a minor creator. You know what I mean? There's a lot more creators. When they've watched a video, they can actually make an impact. But like, I do my best to like push people to watch the original video, to interact with the channel, to subscribe to the creator's channel, etc. For the most part, we're reacting to a lot of videos from creators that I'm personally friends with or that I interact with online. So for the most part, I think it's fine. But yeah, some creators take, and I do try to offer as much perspective as I can from a Lebanese person living here in Lebanon, trying to give you guys another perspective. But I do understand like reacting in general. It's this weird thing.
From beginning to end in someone else's stream or video. It's neither ethical nor necessary to feature the entirety of someone else's work. Or, you know, they could do the bare minimum and ask for permission. Something that none of the major reaction channels have ever done when they've streamed or re-uploaded my videos. But to answer your question, no, I don't want people to stream or re-upload the...
Folks, W's in the chat for Lizzie Rosa, who's back in the chat. We've missed Lizzie Rosa from the chat. Lizzie, hope you're doing well. We've missed you.
Entirety of my videos.
Now, understandably, this made a lot of people angry because why should these content thieves, essentially, get more views than the author of the video, which in a lot of cases was happening? I mean, people don't like injustice, and we all see this and know it's not right. This debate culminated when XQC, one of the prime suspects, called into my show to debate me, in which case I'm sad to report that I was terribly owned. So in that regard, do you care at all about like IP or copyright, or like the fact that it's illegal? Does that matter? That it might be illegal, does that matter to you?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Well, if flat out doesn't, because...
Well, that's fair.
watch me full screen cam, do the fucking worm, then watch your
Do
prime,
that.
then watch
Bro,
your prime
do
content.
it for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content, at least.
Ethan trying to remind us of when he was a semi-likable person, you know what I mean? Talk about the lawsuits, Ethan, please. Keep talking about the lawsuits so that we can love you again.
The ultimate debate, bro. He hit him with the worm. Oh, why didn't I think of that first? I kid XQC.
No one cares, Ethan. This was like fucking 6 years ago or some shit, bro. Like, we've moved on. The world knows who you are now, man.
But he is not the one I'm suing. Despite my criticism, he's not a malicious infringer. But the ones I am suing, you'll see, are much, much worse. Now, ironically, after this debate and in the wake of this large conversation, the problem seems to have only gotten worse. You have people like Hassan Piker paving the way of fair use with what's known as chair reacts, when Hassan gets up to go to the bathroom, or to eat, or to talk to his mom, or to do whatever, disappears for an extended period of time, and leaves the video playing for his chair. Mr. Chair, they call it.
IDF had warned people to leave the area
gotta
around
pee.
the
So why is he relitigating like 3-year-old drama or something right now? I don't understand. Is he trying to sue people on the basis that like they reacted to his content and without adhering to fair use? Is that the basis of the lawsuit now? I thought it was going to be defamation.
main airport in Sana. Then this.
This operation will result in killing hostages in captivity.
Oh no, he went up to pee. Guys, Hassan went up to piss. Fuck. I guess lawsuit time.
We're communication. Well, I've been seeing
And it was in this setting that I formulated an idea. What if I could make a long-form, irresistible piece of content that I knew that these streamers couldn't?
By the way, Mr. Krabs sends $2. Ever since he lost weight, his soul went with it. Thank you so much, Mr. Krabs, for the support. And you're absolutely right. And Will in Detroit, who's been a member for 1 month, says, "Hello, Ethan Clown. Awful to have met you." Will in Detroit, we hope you're doing okay in Detroit, and I could not agree with you more. Fucking regret ever watching this podcast in my life.
Resist. They couldn't avoid the temptation of watching it the second it was published.
I don't have an issue with them.
It's not that I wanted these people to steal my video. It's that I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no time to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now the thing is, there were a few people.
Oh my god, is he pretending that the content nuke was some kind of 4D chess so that he can catch people reacting to it and then sue them for reacting for the nuke? Is that what you're fucking saying, Ethan? For real? That this whole thing, oh, 4D chess? You made the content nuke because you were fucking obsessed with Hassan and you thought it would take him down, bro. You thought he would lose opportunities. You thought he would get thrown off of Twitch. You thought he would become a pariah that no one would want to associate him with. That is why you made the content nuke. Look at this revisionist history, folks. Oh no, that wasn't it. It was 4D chess. So that I can catch people reacting to it. Oh my, this is so, cope. Isn't that what you guys love to say? Cope. This is the fucking epitome of cope. Such fucking bullshit, bro. Trying to retcon what happened? I read comic books, bro. I know how people retcon shit.
People to steal my video. It's that I knew they would.
To steal my video.
Temptation of watching it the second it was published.
I don't have an issue with them.
It's not that I wanted these people to steal my video. It's that I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no time to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would.
Oh, the trap. That's such bullshit, bro. Let's let him have it. He's wearing his suit. He's wearing his expensive Rolex. He's happy. Ela. Oh, Ethan, is this a good angle, Ethan? Do you think it's a nice angle? Do I film you from here? I can see Denims is here in the background. It looks good, Ethan.
We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now, the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement. For example, Denims sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's 30 times her regular viewership. She's working directly with the Snark subreddit moderators to siphon views, and their intentions could...
Oh, look at this. Do not worry, they have me listed on here. Thank you for the promotion, Ethan. Megathread, Content Nuke, where to watch, and discussion. Hey, everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the Content Nuke without showing support for H3. Several creators have mentioned they're planning to stream their reactions. Here's a list of creators who supported the sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing their own posts. If you're planning to watch along with any of them, we ask that you carry our subs rules into those spaces too. Feel free to check out. So he's going for North Star Radio, Frogan, Sean the Black, Denims, Central Committee, Mike from PA, Hallucinogender, I don't know this creator, Kaceytron, Do Not Worry Podcast, your boy, and Uninformed Leftist, your boy. So many friends of the show here, folks. So many friends of the show on this list. Am I getting sued? Is that the surprise? Am I in this lawsuit? Don't spoil it in the chat. Don't spoil it in the chat. Is Anthony getting sued all the way from Lebanon? Let's find out. But let me just catch up on some super chats, folks. Thanks so much for supporting, by the way, folks. All of these super chats are going to help me buy my gaming/streaming PC, which will be ready on Saturday. I've been using an M1 MacBook Air for 5 years. So very much appreciate you guys. Oops, sorry, getting some live stream issues right now. Let's continue the video. Actually, wait, let me just try to see. Okay, here we go. It's working again. Really quickly. DOC Dismay sends $5 and says, does this make Ethan the little girl from The Ring? Oh my god, that's so funny. And another comment from OC Dismay. Someone to grab all the footage of Ethan begging them to watch it. Also, if people are mentioned in the video, they should react. Exactly. I was in the Content Nuke. Am I not allowed to react? Haley D sends, good luck with the slap, Ethan. Keep fucking your wife. Haley, I was not ready for that. Haley, unhinged. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. You're supporting this little Lebanese YouTube channel cannot survive without any of you guys, so thank you so much.
And be clear. Here's an excerpt from a stickied post from the Snark subreddit.
So yeah, maybe I need that money for the lawsuit, not for a streaming PC.
Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the nuke without showing support for H3. Here's a list of creators who've supported our sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing our post in their critique of H3. Here they're offering these streamers as market substitutes for my work. This is the...
Yay! Well, looks like we're getting sued, folks. Looks like we're getting... Kickstarter incoming.
The cardinal sin of copyright infringement. The Snark subreddit has been a frequent and persistent infringer. That's how I knew when this video came out, the Snarkers were going to encourage, promote, and push streamers to commit copyright infringement.
How's it infringement, bro? We're reacting to your content. Someone giving someone a heads up beforehand, like, yo, by the way, this guy's gonna be reacting to this video, is not copyright infringement. Okay? What the fuck?
I should thank the Snarkers, actually. Because of their predictability, they acted like double agents for us, incriminating their favorite streamers and serving them up on a golden platter. So, thank you, Snark.
Yo, I'm in good company. Judge me by my enemies and judge me by my friends. I think it's a pretty good fucking company right now, folks. Hey! Is this enough reacting for you, Ethan? Am I pausing enough and giving enough context? Are you going to sue me for this? Jesus Christ.
It's one thing for a subreddit to admit it's engaging in copyright infringement, but how do you get the streamers themselves to admit that they're stealing content?
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
It turns out they just do it for you. You couldn't cook up a more incriminating statement if you tried. Denims, the queen of self-owning, you prevail again. There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it.
I love that Ethan is actually like really trying to pretend that this was 4D chess and that was the plan all along. Bait creators with his content nuke, which again, the only purpose for the content nuke was to ruin Hassan's career and to get Hassan kicked off of Twitch. No more New York Times articles about Hassan. All those profiles would end. He wanted to make Hassan a pariah, a piece of shit. He wanted to cancel Hassan, essentially. And the opposite happened. And now, apparently, the plan was to sue people all along for copyright infringement.
Before you publish, to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main
Sorry, 1 second. Electricity. لعبة الكهرباء, folks, مثل ما بنقول.
if you tried. Denims, the queen of self-owning, you prevail again. There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress. Some of you guys out there sweating?
Oh my God, bro. Ain't nobody fucking sweating, bro. You think we're sweating? You think I'm sweating? You know what makes me sweat, Ethan? Being bombed by fucking Israel. That's what makes me fucking sweat. That's what scares me. Losing friends and family to fucking bombing campaigns by the IDF. Okay? That's what's actually scary. Seeing footage of kids being blown to bits in Gaza. That is scary. That makes me cry. That makes me upset. Having a little weasel like yourself threatening to sue people from Los Angeles, California because he's a Zionist piece of shit and can't handle criticism, that is not scary. That is sad and that is pathetic, my man. And oh my God, if you want to sue me, please fucking do it. Come for me in fucking Lebanon, bro. I would love the optics of Ethan Klein suing a Lebanese man in Lebanon for calling him a Zionist. Let's fucking go. You think we're afraid, bro?
Though theoretically, I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of dollars. But the
millions! Rake in millions. Am I going to give you millions of dollars? Let's say you sue me and by some miracle you win. You want to see my Bank of America balance, bro? You want to see my bank balance? He just wants to make people, he just wants to scare people. He just wants people to delete their videos. He wants people to apologize. He wants to ruin people financially. He doesn't actually think he can win. He just wants to drag these people into long, extended lawsuits, have them spend so much money on lawyer fees, you know what I mean? It's a war of attrition, essentially.
The purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for doing that. I don't want to chill the reaction community into fear. Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite against this type of egregious behavior that not only makes
So why are you suing Denims? You don't want to sue XQC and Asmongold? Why not? We know they're your new friends and their audience is now your audience. You only want to sue leftists. But what the fuck is the point? Huh?
all look bad, but could destroy the commentary community as we know it.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
Why is it theft, though? I mean, okay, if someone doesn't comment at all and they're just literally rewatching a video on stream, sure, an argument could be made that that is content theft. There needs to be, the reaction needs to be transformative, right? I agree. But I mean, I haven't seen Denims' reaction, to be honest, so I don't really know what she did, but like, to call it theft, bro, that's what Ethan does. Ethan fucking reacts to videos, and so there's a whole industry of reactions, of reacts. Twitch doesn't even have any copyright, bro. If you react to some stuff on YouTube, your video gets taken down. Twitch doesn't give a fuck.
Content on Twitch is so...
Yeah, exactly. Members go up. Are we forgetting Ethan has done such reacts plenty of times and even admitted that to XQC? Exactly. Ethan has done it a million times. So if he can sue people for that, we can all sue him for that. I can sue Ethan for reacting to my podcast on his show. How about that?
Broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him. This is not a healthy environment. And with people like Hassan reacting to entire TV shows on stream, my fear is that Sony or Disney comes along.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He wants to ruin streaming for everyone, bro. Now he wants to get the attention of Sony. Hey, Sony. Hey, Disney. Hey, Dan Saltman. Make sure your audience sends an starts an email writing campaign to Disney and Sony. Let them know what creators like Hassan and Frogan are doing. We need to change the YouTube rules and laws. That's what he wants. He just wants to ruin the platform for everyone. That's what Ethan wants to do. He just wants to fuck everyone in the ass. Hey, Disney! He tried it with the sponsors last time when he started listing the sponsors of the hummus tier list. No one gave a fuck. Now he's going for Disney and Sony. Let's see if that works. Hey, Bob Iger. Hey, Bob Iger. You know what Hassan Piker said?
Everybody and sets a devastating precedent that could endanger our entire field. Now, before I tell you who
your entire field of streaming, which you do, you react to videos, Ethan. Oh my God, bro. Shu hal-eer. He doesn't want anyone else to enjoy what he does. He got success out of reacting to people's videos. He doesn't want to allow you to become successful by reacting to people's videos. So you get what he's doing right now. He wants he wants to take it away from everyone. That's it. Because people are reacting to his footage and calling him out for being a fucking Zionist dumbass. He doesn't want anyone to be allowed to react to anything anymore. That's it. You reacted to me. You called me an idiot. Fuck it. No one reacts to anything ever. That's what we do now. My lawyers. Bring me my lawyers right now.
3 people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria that I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs. All 3 are on this list. In fact, they're the only 3, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video. Drum roll, please. Who's sweating at home, guys? Kaceytron, the queen of ripping farts and bong loads.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. I know.
He's actually suing this person?
Dog, what do you... Look! You think I made this?
Frogan, who, bless her soul...
He's suing Frogan. He's suing Kaceytron, bro.
She's still rising.
Can I walk away and use the bathroom? Do I have permission?
Oh, 2 women so far.
Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
Bro, that's insane.
Apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me.
Oh no, she went to the bathroom, folks. She went to the bathroom. You know what that means? Litigation time.
Interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happened?
And Denims, the queen of self-owning. And my God, is she the queen of that?
It's very obvious from the way that guy's talking, he's a Sneeko fan.
Oh my God, bro, I love you. Hassan, can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so
This has been fucking disproven multiple times. Even Ethan, Hassan talked about this to Ethan face to face in the fucking debate. The guy was clearly not a fucking Hassan fan. He's now calling Hassan an F word, bro. He hates Hassan. He's now pro Ethan. Oh my God, bro. This is so bad faith. Like, Ethan, you can make your video, threaten to sue people, but at least use updated information that we all know you're familiar with, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. And 3 women, by the way. He's suing 3 women. 2 out of the 3 are Arab. Coincidence? 2 out of the 3 people he's suing are Arab women, and the 3 out of 3 are women. Fucking insane. Oh my God, bro.
Bro. I love you, bro.
None of the hostages that have been released so far have said that they have been raped. The hostages have public statements. You can go look at them.
The sexual assault I experienced should never happen to any human being.
This Yemeni kid is just a Yemeni kid with a gun in his...
He's literally suing her because she said things he disagrees with. He's putting examples of her saying things that he doesn't agree with. You can't sue someone for disagreeing with them, Ethan. Either she stole your content by watching it without providing any context, without reacting to it, which I highly doubt someone like Denims would do. He's literally just showing clips of why he doesn't like Denims. Literally. Oh, look, she denied the rapes. Oh, look, she said this about this person. That's why you want to fucking sue him? That's why you want to fucking sue him? Remember when I said I don't think Denims should raise money so that she can sue Ethan? Denims, you have all of my support. If Ethan actually sues you, we will help every creator that is being sued by Ethan raise money for their lawsuits. I promise you that. I said I'm not for raising money to sue Ethan, but if Ethan is going to sue anyone, I'm going to help in any way that I fucking can these people raise money for their defense lawsuits. No fucking way that we're going to let that happen. By the way, I got everyone's back. In whichever small way I can help, I'm going to try to help.
He's not a Houthi, and there is no proof of him being a Houthi.
Are you a soldier? Yes. That seems pretty definitive.
He never said Hassan Nasrallah was a good guy.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Now for the fun part. Let's take a look at the complaints, and let's start with my favorite of the 3, the very own, the prestigious, the highly acclaimed, the highly analytical Kaceytron.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So we're gonna watch it.
Well, that's a really dumb thing to say, don't you think? Why are you so comfortable? We've given each complaint a clever little title, and here's Kaceytron's. She smoked more than she spoke. Kaceytron smokes 42 times during her reaction. And just as a silly thought experiment, we thought, wouldn't it be...
I mean, I guess the fact that I didn't get sued means I'm a great reactor. It means that I gave enough context, enough information. I paused the video. I spoke, even if I said nothing, folks. You know what I mean? If I'm not on the list, that means I'm a fantastic reactor. I'm the greatest of YouTube reactors, folks. Thank you. You see, you're welcome. You're welcome for watching me, folks. You're welcome for knowing who I am now. Let me just take a second to catch up with some super chats, folks. You guys are being very generous. Will in Detroit sends $5 and says, it'll be hilarious when Ethan Clown loses his lawsuit and the judge cites his first lawsuit, which he won, as the reason for his upcoming loss. That would be fucking amazing. Things would come full circle in that moment, Will. Thank you so much, Will. Liz Felix sends $5 and says, he's so gross and sad. Imagine being a millionaire and instead of living your life with your family, you spend your time on this. We got you, Anthony. Thank you, Liz. I know. Imagine having a mansion, a pool, 3 beautiful little children, you know, an IDF appointed wife. And yet you spend your time going after YouTubers. Like, bro, you know how much time it takes, how much mental energy it takes to, like, look at all these Instagram stories and, like, respond. And he's, like, constantly posting shit on Instagram and screenshotting stuff from Twitter and screenshotting shit on Reddit and posting it, being angry. He's constantly thinking about this stuff like, Daddy, look what I drew. Not now, Teddy. Daddy's fucking posting an Instagram story. Like, that's how I imagine it. You know what I mean? DOC Dismay with another $5. He doesn't want to chill speech, just speech on the left. Exactly. He doesn't want to stop Asmongold. He doesn't want to stop XQC. They can react to his content nuke as much as they want. He wants to fuck with Kaceytron, Frogan, and Denims. Which, what an asshole, bro. Haley D sends $5. What model PlayStation controller will Ethan be using for this podcast implosion? I think the same PlayStation controller that, you know, Stockton from the Titan submersible was using. The legend members go up, folks. Salutes to members go up. Ethan, no views for me, no views for thee, even though I'd kill my own channel. Exactly. If I can't get any views, if my podcast is dying, I'm going to make sure all of you creators that now have successful podcasts, you can't be successful either. 420 Depression 69. Got so many key words in that name. 420 Depression and 69. Can you teach us how to say hypocrite in Arabic? Hypocrite in Arabic. I actually don't know the word for hypocrite in Arabic. Noor, can you text me how to say hypocrite in Arabic? But I can teach you how to say vagina in Arabic. Kiss! Sorry, that's on the spot. I'll teach you another word later. Dizzle McFizzle sends $10. Thank you so much, Dizzle. He says, crazy how these small creators all seem to have broke his rules. Like, how transparent can he be? Exactly, right? And I planted this from the beginning. Bro, if we go back and watch Denims' reaction, I'm sure she fucking reacted. He can't win the lawsuit. He just wants to drain her financially. He wants to stress her out. You know what I mean? This is what he's doing. He just wants to ruin these people financially. He even said it on one of the clips. He's like, I just want to ruin her financially. He literally said it. He's on camera saying it. So, small break from the live chat. Thank you so much. There's a few more super chats that I'll get to in a moment, but I don't want to interrupt the video too much. And the flow, I've gotten complaints about that, folks. And I listen to you guys because I'm a great live streamer. So great, in fact, I've not been sued for my level of reactions.
Funny if she spent more time smoking than she did talking, and thinking there was no way that that could be true. Well, we tallied them up, and lo and behold, there's 15 minutes 40 seconds of commentary versus 18 minutes and 55 seconds of smoking. She spent 3 minutes and 15 seconds longer smoking.
Bro, that's kind of like, that's funny, Ethan. That's funny. You should talk about that on your podcast. Like, make a joke of it. Make a segment of it. Like, well, look, this person smoked more than she reacted. But, like, to sue this person, like, that would be a funny bit. Like, that's actually kind of hilarious. Someone sat there and smoked weed more than she fucking talked about your video. That is material for a funny, wholesome, vintage H3H3 segment. You know what I mean? This is the kind of thing that Ethan would have laughed about with the crew. This is fucking funny. It's fucking hilarious. She's fucking sitting there taking bong rips during his fucking video, and instead of laughing about it, instead of being amused by it, instead of talking with his crew about it and making a fun, wholesome segment, he wants to fucking sue someone for smoking weed for watching your video. Ethan, it's funny. It's wholesome. It's a funny moment, bro. Why are you suing someone for smoking weed? It's a hilarious fucking thing that you can talk about and laugh about on your stream. Even invite Kaceytron on your stream to talk about it while she's taking bong rips. I just gave you a fucking segment. How are you not, like, you know what I mean? This is where how his brain works now. Instead of seeing funny content, a funny opportunity to maybe collaborate with someone, even though he can't collaborate with anyone anymore because he's a hateful Zionist piece of shit that no one wants to be tied to. She was fucking around and smoking. Have fun with it. You turn it into a lawsuit. You turn it into litigation.
And she did talking in her quote-unquote reaction. And whatever talking she did was just to express how confused she was, presumably, from smoking 42 times.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
The complaint.
But that's so funny. These should be fucking sound bites that Zach uses instead of sound bites of like, this person said Jew, this person said Jewish, anti-Semitic, Jew, anti-Semitic. That's what Zach presses. Wouldn't that be a funnier soundbite? Like, bro, I'm so out of it, man. Like, that's a fucking funny soundbite for the podcast. Here, I'm telling you how to do the old H3. Why do I know how to run your old podcast better than you know, man? I don't understand. This is literally, this would have been a segment on H3 4 years ago.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
I've lost the plot. Like, bro, that is an... that is an H3 soundbite if I ever heard one. Zach, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is where we come from. This is where my fallen friend brain hears when I hear this stuff. I see material that would have been fun fucking years ago. Now it's literally, yeah, someone's calling it the Jew button. Brandon Ball. It's the Jew button now. Anytime Zach presses it, it's like some kind of Jew reference or anti-Semitic thing, like Jew, Jewish, anti-Semitic. I hate the Jews. That's all he does now.
Complaint continues. Indeed, Kaceytron is often too obliterated to comment on the nuke, and instead stares blankly at her computer screen. In a span of 2 hours and 7 minutes, Kaceytron smokes marijuana, frequently in highly concentrated forms through vaporizers, on 42 separate...
Bro, he's such a narc. In highly concentrated forms using vaporizers. Him and his settler lawyer put this together, bro. Oh my god, Ethan is anti-fun. Don't you have a weed sponsor on your fucking podcast? Don't they have a weed sponsor? She's smoking marijuana in highly concentrated doses. She's influencing the young audience negatively while smoking marijuana, while consuming marijuana. What the fuck, bro?
Occasions. At one point, Kaceytron is so wasted that she states, quote, "What is happening? I'm trying to follow, but I've lost the plot." To give you an idea, the majority of her commentary comes down to this.
I don't understand this bit that he's doing.
He's read more books than you could ever...
Bro, this is like legit funny. You know, Ethan is being funny on accident here. You know what I mean? He's accidentally being funny. This would have been great on the fucking H3 podcast, bro. You're fucking suing this. You're fucking suing a stoner. You're fucking suing this stoner. Yeah, Mr. Vape Nash. Literally. You're fucking suing a stoner, bro. For getting high while watching the content nuke. And he's turned it into a lawsuit.
Imagine.
CPM's coming out of Qatar.
What the hell
You
is
kids love
going
anime,
on?
right?
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
By the way, to the person who asked us how to say hypocrite in Arabic, the word Noor has responded. She says, Mnafi. Mnafi. Munafiq. You're a hypocrite, anta mnafi. I think that's how you say it. Also, remember, vagina is kiss. Back to the video, folks. Oop. Little Maki can break. Oh, little Maki, you sleeping? All right, let's go.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
The fact that he can't see the funny side of this is still kind of shocking. You know what I mean? She's literally just fucking smoking weed when he wants to sue her. Let it go. Talk about it on your podcast. Make fun of it on your podcast. Call it out. Make a joke out of it. Add her to the sound bites. I've lost the plot. That's kind of funny.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. I know. Are you being serious?
Saha. Saha. When someone coughs, you tell them saha. Okay? So that's another Arabic word. Saha. Saha. Habib qalbi yalla saha saha.
Dog, what do you look?
Which means santé, I guess. Saha means santé in French. It means health. Saha means health. Santé in French. So you see someone's coughing, you say saha.
I made this. This isn't a music video, Hassan.
And as dumb as all of that is, this is the part that really got her sued.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. Without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So we're gonna watch it. What the fuck is going on?
So saying that I want to watch it and not support Ethan Klein, but when you react, okay, but look, saying that doesn't make this illegal, bro. When you react to a video, you don't have to say why you're watching it. People can just make the assumption that you're watching it because you don't want to support the person. But literally saying, hey, watch it on my stream so that we don't support that person. How is that even illegal? How is that even illegal? I don't understand, to be honest.
On here.
Stating outright that her intention of doing this is so that people who don't want to support me can watch it through her is why copyright.
That's not what she said. She said she doesn't want to support you. She doesn't want to support you in whatever way she can.
Infringement laws exist. You could not and should not do that, especially if your commentary consists of you taking bong loads. At least try to engage with the content. Whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost got me. You know her and you love her, guys. Frogan.
Jesus, Ethan.
By
Can't leave her alone. He cannot leave Frogan alone, folks. He's literally obsessed with this woman.
Exiting. Here she is getting up to leave the video running as she steps out of the room. Is that transformative? I guess the judge will decide. She said, quote, "It's time to watch the new nuke ethically. Hell yeah." Very smart to say on camera, by the way. She said, quote, "Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me." Well, you are...
How is that illegal? Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. Time to watch the new nuke ethically. Hell yeah. How is any of that illegal, bro? And you're making the assumption that, like, you're unethical. Like, you know what I mean? She didn't fucking say that. You're saying it. Just fucking saying random shit on the internet is now enough to get sued by Ethan Klein, bro. Oh my God, bro. This is fucking insane. This is legitimately insane. Let me catch up 1 second to the super chats, folks. Got a lot of you guys popping in. Bob Vorn sends $2 and says he was promised to react 4,000 years ago. No one else. Exactly. It was reacting was promised to Ethan Klein and the Jews only. It's his promised video technique. TTYL sends $2 and says Ethan Klein's famous for being the Vape Nation guy. Yep, that's the guy. The Vape Nation guy. Can't believe someone's taking vape hits and bong rips during his fucking video. Isn't that crazy? Elizabeth PG sends $5. Truly embarrassed I ever watched H3. Elizabeth, we're all with you. This is a fallen fan podcast at this point, so you're in good company. Ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. We're with you. Thank you so much for the support, Elizabeth. Sunflower Dragon sends $5. Thank you. Douche is burning money but asking for memberships. Gross. Exactly. Please keep that in mind. Anyone who's an H3 member, anyone who's donating money to H3, sending super chats, he's spending your money to sue other leftist creators. 3 women, by the way, none of them are rich. None of them can afford this. He literally wants to ruin them financially. He wants them to have to hire lawyers, go through back and forths and mediation and all that sort of shit. He's such an evil fucking piece of shit, folks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dizzle McFizzle sends $2 and says he's literally doing a slap suit. Lol. Wow. It's insane. I'm kind of honestly shocked. I didn't know this was going to be a lawsuit video. I thought this was going to be some other kind of content nuke. He was going to talk about Hassan. Him literally listing his lawsuits is kind of insane. Bahumbra sends $5. As a Palestinian American, goddamn, Bahumbra, I hope you're okay. Hope your family's safe. Allah yatik al-uwa wa yatik al-afiyah wa yahmi lak ailtak. As a Palestinian American, watching Ethan use the limited time he has on Earth doing this, he's sure showing his stalwart support to my people. Bahumbra, how dare you say that? Ethan is pro-Palestine. He's donated $6,500 to Palestinians. You better be grateful. Members go up with another donation, €10. Thank you so much, members go up. The legend. We love you. Has Ela figured out how much Ethan cozied up to Ryan during their date for him to do this? Ethan K for Kavanaugh, happy Pride Minute. Well, thank you so much. I guess she knows. Ela was probably there with Ryan Kavanaugh trying to make him happy. Please, Mr. Kavanaugh, forgive my husband so we can go sue Denims and Frogan. And I also want to sue Kaceytron. She took bong rips and I don't like it. DOC Dismay with another $10. Thank you so much, D. Sorry, Ethan, that giant hole inside your chest will continue to push you to prioritize your own ego and your own money over your relationships until your bank account is empty as you are. Exactly. Exactly. He's going to keep losing friends. He's only going to be surrounded by his crew and his family when this is all said and done. He's going to have no friends. Who's going to want to trust him? Who even wants to react to another H3 video knowing that they're going to get fucking sued, bro? Disgusting. Okay, back to the video. We'll get back to the rest of the super chats a little bit later. Thank you so much, everyone, for being supportive. Again, this is all going to fund my brand new PC that I'm building that I should be getting on Saturday. A new streaming PC, folks. Quality for you guys because I've been using an M1 Air for 5 years.
So much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. Well, you are so welcome, and I'm so glad that you were able to enjoy that day. Her commentary is so non-existent that even her own fans begin to call her out.
Don't have anything to say? Dude, because he's cycling the same fucking points over and over again. What more commentary do you need on him repeating the same fucking points for the whole first hour and 30 hour?
Honestly, she's right, man. I kind of struggled with commentary as well, because it's like he said all of this before. This was shit he's been repeating on his podcast for months and months. Like, there's only so much you can say. You know what I mean? Like, the content nuke was basically content regurgitation. So yeah, it was kind of shitty to... You remember how boring it was? You guys were watching it with me. We kept fucking speeding it up and speeding it up. I was kind of shocked. I'm like, is he literally just going to go over everything he's been saying for the past 2 years? And that's what it was. It was kind of a boring watch.
Hour, 1 minute and 32 seconds. It's been the same shit over and over again. This video could have been condensed into 20 fucking minutes. Like, what commentary do you want me to add by, like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot, he's mentally ill, and he's having a mental breakdown and uploaded it to fucking YouTube? Are you gonna make at least one good point? What do you want me to make a point on?
Oh, I forgot. She also said, can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing. You may use the bathroom, Frogan.
Literally suing people for being like, hey, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, I'm gonna go heat up some fucking food. And you know why people leave the video running? Because it's boring to just like, when I go to the bathroom, if I go to get food, I'll keep the video running so that the viewer has something to watch. But when I come back, I rewind. I go back to the parts that I missed so that I can watch them and give some commentary on, okay? It's normal. Are people supposed to pee in a bottle? I don't understand.
Although I don't advise it.
Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
This into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and...
Apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happens?
And they were fucking talking about...
Well, you just pause it. That's it. You just pause the video, right? Like, you get up and you go to the bathroom, you just pause it. They should be watching for you. But if you get up to go to the bathroom and they keep watching my video, they're clearly not watching for you, right? As lazy and pathetic as her reaction is, this is not why she's getting sued. This is.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the nuke ethically? Hell yeah. I found my way from Reddit. Hi guys, welcome Reddit people. Reddit people. I came from the HP Snark Reddit. Ethan is so pathetic while Hassan is in Japan. I'm bothered having a great time. Exactly.
Okay, so sue Reddit? So because Reddit posted Frogan's link without her even asking, they shared my link on Reddit. I didn't ask them to share my link. So because someone on Reddit shared my link and was like, hey, if you guys don't want to watch Ethan on the H3 channel, you want to watch him through another streamer, here are some links that you guys can click. If some guy on Reddit fucking clicked that link, it's now Frogan's fault, apparently. It's my fault, apparently, that someone on the subreddit shared my link, and if someone decided to click that link and watch the content nuke as I was reacting to it, I guess it was my fault. Because someone on Reddit shared the link, and some stranger that I don't know clicked that link, it's now my fault. Okay, great logic, Ethan. Let's see how that holds up in court.
We're gonna watch it live, yes. He doesn't want people to know when it's dropping because we're all watching through other streamers. And I suggest you all watch it through other people as well.
It's the stated malicious intent to steal. They talk about watching ethically, but I learned not to steal when I was 5. Up next is...
It's not to steal, bro. No one's trying to steal your content. No one's just... People didn't want to, like, I guess, support you. You know what I mean? People wanted to highlight other creators. You're literally... Your content nuke... You're shitting on Frogan. She's not allowed to watch a video of yours criticizing her. I was in your content nuke. You were criticizing me. Am I not allowed to watch you talk about me and then give my perspective, defend myself? Frogan is literally in like 10 to 15 minutes of the content nuke. What are you talking about, bro? She has every right to watch it and to respond to it. And if someone on Reddit wants to share her link and dissuade other people from watching it on your channel, that's a Reddit issue. And I'm not telling you to fucking sue Reddit. I'm telling you to get the fuck over it because that's how the internet works. But like, what the fuck, bro? How is Frogan, or how am I responsible for what happens on Reddit? You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Denims. And honestly, just take a look at this, guys. It's a nightmare on Denim Street. Not only did she chair react, but she was kind enough to write her name right at the top just so that we knew that she was stealing my content and it was her room and nobody else's. Judge, did you know that we're on Denim Street right now? Here's some quotes from Denims. We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he's confirmed it's coming out today, I'm gonna stream it. That is very explicit. Denim said, quote, well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video...
We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. Yeah, I'm going to stream it since he's confirmed. So, okay, if a chatter said that, why is that Denim's fault? A chatter said that we're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. This is a viewer, bro. That's a viewer said that. Why don't you go sue the viewer? Sue the random Twitch user that said that. Well, if you guys enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow, subscribe. He's just angry. So now Ethan is going after the people whose channels have grown because of him. He's bitter that he has lost viewers. He has alienated his fans. He's a Zionist, and people are calling him out to be a Zionist. And other creators, such as Denims, such as Frogan, such as myself, have been growing in his shadow, kind of. We've been getting his fallen fans, people that have left his community are joining our communities, and now he wants to punish us. He wants to make us pay. He's angry. He doesn't want Denims to have his old fans. He doesn't want me to have his old fans. He doesn't want Frogan to have his old fans. He doesn't want Noah Samson to have his old fans. He's literally trying to scare people from talking about him, and he's trying to punish the people that benefited from his decline. He's trying to punish them, literally. And he's chosen 3 women to go after. 2 of them are Arab. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that's kind of crazy. Hun just gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Thank you so much for the gifted, Hun. We love you so much. Let me catch up on a couple more super chats really quickly. Mango sends 2200 CLP. Your Honor, she ripped her bong too hard. Exactly. Your Honor, she did not clean her bong water enough times. Haley D, $2. Bong loads. Hell yeah. Go. Dude. Let's stop talking about bongs, folks. It's tempting. And Minecraft. Raziar sends $10. Thank you so much. Funding your Ethan Hossein Zadeh Defense Fund. Well, thank you so much. Apparently, I might need it, folks. I'm on that list. I'm on that legendary subreddit list now of creators that were stealing Ethan Klein's content. DG sends a £5 super sticker. Thank you so much, DG. That's very generous. And Freya Coulter, who's been a member for 1 month, says Ethan's literally clutching at straws and trying to punch down on smaller channels, and he's showing himself to be a woman hater too. Exactly. He's bitter. He's jealous. He's jealous that we've taken his audience, and he's trying to punish people. And he's trying to tell people, hey, if you think of becoming an anti-Ethan Klein creator, if you think of ever making an anti-Ethan video, think twice. He's trying to censor speech. He's trying to stop speech. He'll never say that. He'll think that it's ridiculous that someone is saying that, but that's what he's doing.
Give me a follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like my content. Your content? The Queen of Self-Own included a countdown timer so we could tell exactly how long she was away. After being gone for a few minutes, she returns and then sits silently for another couple of minutes eating.
I'm gonna go pee, and hopefully, when I'm back, they're done with this.
Right.
You do look better.
Mr. 305. I see it.
Dude, you should do this. I have an alternate.
We're relying on you to stay live so we don't give more views on the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he confirmed it's coming out today, we're gonna stream it. If you want to watch it with someone else who's already watching it, you know, come enjoy the watch party somewhere else. If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow.
Oh my god, horrible things, folks. Lawsuit, we need to sue her. She said that if you enjoy not giving H3 views, that means she's literally saying, I'm out here stealing views, folks. Come on over. I'm streaming this today. He's acting as if what she said was the equivalent of, hey, folks, I'm streaming this today to directly avoid giving Ethan any views, and so that you guys come give me all those views. That's how he's pretending that she's sounding. You know what I mean? That's what he's trying to make it seem like she's saying. Bro, she's just responding to people in chat being like, hey, we're glad you're watching because we didn't want to watch it on H3. She's being like, hey, thanks for being here. Are you trying? Why don't you why don't you just sue everyone on the internet who's ever spoken about you, Ethan? Any commenter, any Reddit user, any Twitch user, anyone, just fucking sue them. That's it. Mamnoor. Forbid anyone using your name. Let's have no one talk about you anymore, Ethan. How about that? Outlaw it.
Oh, subscribe, throw a prime if you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here. Because I'm going to be honest, I did not want to watch that by myself.
Let me also commercialize it by asking you to reward me financially for stealing his content. That is like chef kiss. By the way, Denims had a very successful stream. She had 43,000 people watching her live. Take a look at the title of her Twitch stream. Ethan Klein Hassan Content Nuke Watch Party. A watch party? I don't think that's fair use. Now, Denims, of course, always...
Bro, if Twitch allows watch parties, who are you to now decide that it's illegal? You know what I mean? Like, this is a Twitch thing. You know what I mean? People do watch parties all the fucking time. You're a fucking YouTuber, bro. You've reacted to how many videos on your channel, Ethan? How many fucking watch parties have you done on your channel? When you reacted to fucking iDubbbz's content nuke, sure, you fucking talked for fucking 12 hours, but you're literally watching it on your channel with 30 fucking thousand people. What does it matter? What does it matter, bro?
Delivering the goods. She went on this dude's podcast to debate fair use. And would you be surprised if I told you she said a lot of incriminating things in that podcast? The queen of self-own never disappoints.
I want to be clear on my opinion on like filler content and stuff. Like I think filler content, like you shouldn't do it. I know I do it as a React stream. And I try to do it only when I do it with like Vox videos or Vice videos and stuff like that, because at least I'm not like directly ripping from one content creator and not like a whole team and stuff. And most of those videos have like 5 million views. I only get like 500 viewers. Like out what I'm taking maybe 50 views from the video. It's a lot harder to feel like, I guess, bad about that. Whereas like I would feel very bad about doing that to like a single content creator. The majority of people said that they literally wouldn't watch Hell's Kitchen unless I was streaming. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm reacting hard enough. You know, I'm sure if you click on a random part in the video, I might not be saying anything, sure, whatever. And I might walk away from the screen, but it's about like the communal thing. It's why like fucking Toast started streaming Death Note. It's not about the actual show at a certain point. It's the same reason you watch shows with your friends. You want to watch it with other people. A lot of people...
Look, I'm new to the whole React thing, okay? To me, I get the value in watching something together with an audience, okay? We're reacting to a piece of content. We're engaging with it together. We're enjoying the content together. Isn't this how streaming works? Isn't streaming mainly people fucking reacting to shit? What do you want people to just fucking talk to the camera and say random shit? We're watching videos. We're trying to promote the videos. Again, I'm a fucking small YouTube channel, bro. Who the fuck am I stealing views from? You know what I mean? I'm not... But Ethan, you're sending your viewers to us. We're not telling them to come here. Who the fuck heard? No one heard of me before your fucking crash out, bro. People found me because the algorithm pushed me when I made how Ethan Klein is killing H3H3. That's how people found me, bro. That's how people ended up on my live streams. Not because I was reacting to H3 videos. It's because they're like, hey, we kind of like this guy. We kind of like what he's saying. We like his background. He seems like he knows what he's talking about when it comes to this H3 situation. So we're going to watch his videos. That's what's happening. We're not asking people to, hey, you want to steal views from H3? Well, come on over here. It's like, no. Are you sick of spending time in that toxic Zionist community? Come spend time in a less toxic, less shitty community here with us. That's what's happening, bro. People are finding each other. Your fallen fans that used to be a community have left your community, and they're now finding each other in all these other smaller creators. Bit by bit, a lot of us are growing a little bit because of people like you, man. Again, like what's the percentage of fallen fans in this chat right now? Like 70 or 80% or something? You drove them to us. We're not stealing them from you. You lost them. They're not your viewers anymore, bro. They fucking abandoned you. And they're coming to us now. And you want to sue us for that? And I'm not being sued, but I'm saying us because I feel implicated. I'm part of that fucking list. And if you had watched my reaction to the content nuke, and if he had thought that I didn't react hard enough, or if I had said something that he thought was incriminating, he would have fucking sued me. Now, maybe the fact that I live in Lebanon makes it a bit more complicated for him to sue me, both optically and practically on the ground. Maybe he doesn't think he can sue me. I don't know how that works. And maybe he's like, it's not a good look if I'm suing some guy living in Lebanon that is currently being bombed by Israel. But I'm basically on that list of creators that he's fucking shitting on right now. You know what I mean? Like, it could have easily, I could have been fucking sued right now. It could have been me. I could have been one of the victims. You know what I'm saying?
Go to watch streamers on Twitch for their React content almost as a curator. So they don't actually want to go through YouTube themselves and watch a bunch of videos.
Lizzie Rosa says he's scared of you, Anthony. You're not a woman. Exactly. I guess because I'm not a woman, I can't get sued by Ethan Klein. It's kind of crazy that he's fucking sued 3 women. What happened to the Noah Samson lawsuit? Not that I want him to sue Noah. I don't want him to sue anyone. But like he was going to sue Bad Empanada, he was going to sue Noah Samson. He's talking about this, him and Mudahar. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. Where's all that going?
And they probably never will go through YouTube and click a bunch of videos. They like going to Twitch because they like to have it as like, this streamer is curating fun content that I want to watch.
Like, I'm
From the people that I've talked to, the people who watch Twitch content are specifically there to watch it so they don't have to scroll through YouTube and find a video they like. If someone watches content, I already said this, if someone watches content on someone else's stream, there is a very low likelihood that they're going to go watch it separately and give you like the view or the like. Or the people who are watching content on Twitch, curated Twitch content on Twitch, aren't necessarily people that would be watching content on YouTube.
That, my friend, is...
Look, some of that is true. A lot of you guys sometimes will be here in my chat to watch me. Sometimes the videos that I'm reacting to, that I'm watching, you guys would never watch on your own. You're watching them because I'm watching them. You're here for me, and then you're watching what it is I want to watch. It's not like you're here and you never, and like the only reason you're watching that video is because I'm watching it, and because I'm watching it, you're not gonna go give that other guy a view. But it's like it's sometimes there are videos that you guys might not have ever watched. A lot of the times I'm reacting to videos that you guys have already seen. You're like, hey Anthony, I've already seen this, by the way. Like you know what I mean? He's trying to make it sound like it's all malicious. It's just, hey, let's come on in here and steal this person's content. That's not how it is. Half the time, you guys have seen half of the videos that I fucking reacted to. Half the time when I'm watching Willie Mac videos, none of you guys want to watch that. I'm subjecting you guys to Willie Mac videos. You know what I mean? Like, that's also what he doesn't understand. Like, a lot of the videos that I'm reacting to, a lot of anti-iDubbbz videos, because I want to point out how stupid they are, and I like to call out how stupid they are. None of my audience wants to fucking watch that. None of my audience would have ever gone to Willie Mac's channel and given him a view or a subscription. You know, the only reason they're even exposed to that bullshit is because of me. So I need to apologize to my audience, because I'm making them watch it that they don't even want to see. But he doesn't think of that nuance at all. You know what I mean?
Called theft, and you're a thief, and now I'm suing you. This is just a testimony to how brazen and how safe they've, gotten. That she thinks she can go out in public, on video, and say shit like, I'm stealing this content.
Ethan, the people that are now watching me aren't watching you anymore. We're not stealing views. You lost those viewers. Those are fallen fans. They were not going to click on the H3 podcast to watch you anymore. They were not going to watch your H3 videos. These people have unsubscribed. They don't want to support you anymore. No one's taking these views from you. You've lost these people. And if they want to watch your content through another creator who you've probably talking shit about and that has every right to respond to you. If your content nuke is addressing me, or if your content nuke is addressing Frogan, she has every right to fucking watch and react to it and give a response. And if someone wants to watch her do it because they hate you now and they're not a fan of yours and they don't want to support your channel anymore, that's their decision. That's the viewer's decision. This is insane.
Because I want to. I'm coping, even though I know it's stealing. When people watch it with me, they're definitely not going to go watch the original. Like, you are way too comfortable committing crimes out in the open. Well, there you have it. 3 separate...
Committing crimes. He's calling it committing crimes, folks.
Lawsuits for 3 separate geniuses. Now, I want to make it clear again, and I hope it's been obvious about why I'm suing these 3 people and not others. These people not only violated all of the principles of fair use.
So I guess I didn't violate the principles of fair use. That's good to hear. I'm a great streamer, guys. You hear that? The best of the best. Only been doing it for like 3 months, and look at us, folks. Got a new streaming PC coming, a little stream deck that I'm going to be installing soon. Look, even with a dislocated bone in my hand, ain't nothing going to stop me, folks.
They also did it maliciously, and that's the part that really got me. I think if you're a reactor on Twitch, for the most part, if you make a good faith effort to comment, and if you make a good faith effort to promote the author, to link to them, to try to drive traffic to the original video, I think you're probably pretty much doing the right thing, and that's fine. And I would never sue someone for that. Take it to these 3 absolute morons.
I'm a good person. I would never sue someone for that, even though now, probably with this lawsuit, he's going to make YouTube fucking think twice about their reaction policies and copyright policy. He's going to fucking make this a nightmare for everyone, bro.
To state their intention to steal my property on video. And to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that I'm a hypocrite.
Oh, he already knows. Oh, he knows. He already knows the optics. He knows how this looks. He knows it's not a good look to go after 3 women. So let's see. He's preemptively. It's like an Israeli preemptive strike, folks. Israel preemptively hit Iran to protect itself. Now Ethan is preemptively striking the women to protect himself.
And to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement, I just have this to say. I don't care. What I do hope, though, is that you'll support their crowdfunding efforts to defend themselves. Because let's face it, I want to make sure there's money left over for me when I win my lawsuits. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great time. Money left over for me when I win my lawsuits. Thanks.
Disgusting. What a pig, bro. Let's pause when he's... I want to try to get that smile.
Because let's face it, I want to make sure there's money left over for me when I win my lawsuit.
Oh... He's so giddy of taking money away from like 3 fucking broke streamers, middle class, whatever they are, bro. This rich fuck wants to financially ruin 3 independent, small scale streamers, bro. Oh my fucking God, bro. I can't fucking believe it, man. What a villain. What a fucking comic book cartoon villain he has become. What a cartoonishly villain character he has become.
Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great time. I'll see you around.
Was that enough reacting for you, Ethan? Did I pause enough? Are you glad I didn't go pee? Am I going to get sued now, Ethan? Well, that was the Content Nuke Part 2. Let me finish up on these super chats real quick. Thank you guys so much for being with us in the chat. Love you guys so much. Haley D with another $10. Hasbara Streisand effect. Yeah, well, we don't know what came first anymore. Haley, thank you so much for the generosity, by the way. Fernando Velasquez sends 20 Mexican dollars and says it's only valid reacting if you pause every 3 seconds. Apparently. Well, apparently I did that because I didn't get sued. Yeet the Rich, who's been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Yeet the Rich. Says his ego is so hurt from losing his lawsuit against Kavanaugh. Now he has to try to bully small female creators to make himself feel like a big boy. Exactly. Exactly. He's taking it out. He's taking out his aggression about losing to his Zionist best friend, by the way, Ryan Kavanaugh. They both connected on being Zionists. Nura sends $20. Thank you so much, Nura. That's so generous. Nura says, I can't believe he doxed Frogan and Denims, such a horrible human being. The fact that he's actually suing them, bro. And he's saying for content theft. Like, that's insane, bro. And like, wasn't he supposed to sue? Like, he's just looking to sue Denims for anything. Like, remember when he was supposed to sue Denims for the CPS thing? She called CPS. She did this. She did that. The whole time, it was just about, he's trying to find any reason. He's grasping at straws. Whatever he can sue her for, he's going to sue her for. If he thinks he has the best chance for trying to say that she stole content from him, which he has no shot of winning, members go up with another €10 donation. When I left H3, I made sure to never click a podcast again. Yet here we are. My eyes and ears are burning, but Anthony's cooling them down a little. Well, thank you so much, member. For those of you who don't know, Members Go Up was a longtime H3 supporter. He used to give tons of memberships to H3. They used to consider him one of their Saudi benefactors. Now he is here in our community. One of the reasons why Ethan is going after these smaller creators and suing them, because we poached his audience, but we didn't do it on purpose. He did it to himself. He drove his fans away, and then we were out here to just be like, hey, if you guys want like an H3 alternative, come on over, join the family. We're having a good time here. We're not Zionists.